Hello. Sorry if I'm talking really weird, but I can't move my mouth because under all this I have a couple layers of liquid latex on my face. So I literally can barely move my face. I have a reference photo of Chucky from the latest Chucky movie. My uncle's in this one. It's called Cursive Chucky, and Chucky looks like he did in Child's Play, so essentially I'm doing Chucky from Child's Play, but really it's from the Cursive Chucky. He looks like this, and that's my reference photo, so I'm gonna knock those out now.
Alright, I think you've had enough of my monotone voice from all the liquid latex on my face, so I'll take over from here with the voiceover. Right now, I'm just taking a normal paintbrush that I got from a craft store and some face paint to map out the shape of the cuts that I want, and that's about it for this step.
Let's go out on the street.
I've never done this in front of camera either, now I'm like nervous. Last time I did this was Halloween. This ripping part. I gotta be careful because I don't want to rip off my eyebrows or cut myself.
As I mentioned before, my entire face is covered in a few coats of liquid latex. The reason I've done this is so that I can cut through it with scissors and make it look like skin flaps and cuts going all over my face. Quick disclaimer though, these are cuts that go near my eyes, and yes, I'm using scissors on my face. So some precautions that I took were using children's safety scissors, and I also went extremely slow on this step, and I did not tug hard on the latex at all. I did not want to rip it and have the scissors go flying into one of my eyeballs. That's not safe. So be very careful if you do try this at home, especially if it's your first time working with liquid latex on your skin and having to cut through it. I've done this multiple times on other parts of my body, like around my collarbone and also on the back of my hand. So if this is your first time working with latex, do not try this on your face. I'm just taking some spirit gum and gluing back some of the skin flaps that I felt had fallen closed too much on the cuts that I made. You've also probably noticed by now that whenever I turn my head, I didn't actually color the back of the bald cap, nor did I really properly close off the back. That's just because for the most part the pictures that I took of this Chucky look were from the front and I was lazy, so I didn't actually finish closing off the back of the bald cap. Alright, getting to the end here, I just filled in the inside of all the cuts with some reddy, purpley face paints, and then I also go back in later and add some coagulated blood gel.
I'm hurting, baby. I'm broken down.
had actually decided not to upload this as a video just because it's based on a tutorial on YouTube already, and I did not want to feel like I was copying. I felt maybe it was a bit redundant and kind of pointless to put it on the internet. However, I do feel that this channel is more of a diary of just my recreations of whatever I do find online, so giving credit right now to Cameron Pulido on YouTube. He did a tutorial for this look for Chucky from Child's Play, and I thought it was great. Having said that, I decided after I filmed this whole section that I would just stop filming and I wouldn't put it online. So I did not record me doing the contouring of my nose to make it look scrunched up or the contouring around my smile or frown lines. And I also didn't record me gluing the hair on, but I do have some pictures at the end and some bloopers, so I really hope you enjoyed this.
First, let me hop out the mother porch. I don't want it if there ain't no shit like a horse.